Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about the Petal Card or the Petal Credit Card. Now, this credit card company claims that you don't need to have a good credit score in order to get this card. So we're going to dive deep and have a look at more information in regards to the Petal Card. But before we get started, I have a quick
Message.
welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Duane with howtobuildcredittv.com, and on this channel, we talk about everything you need to know about credit, credit cards, and how to make money using credit cards. So, if this sounds like something in which you're interested, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so earlier today, I got a message from one of my subscribers and also somebody that supports me over on Patreon, and they were like, "Hey Duane, what are your thoughts on the Petal Card?" Now, I must admit that I think I've seen this card before sometime in 2018, but I didn't really pay it a lot of attention, and so I want to make sure that I give a shout out to Joe. Thank you for bringing this card to my attention. I think it's a decent card, and I think, it's a pretty cool card, so let me do a video talking about this card. Now, as far as the Petal Card is concerned, I think it's a credit card that is kind of geared towards people that are looking to build credit or establish credit. So it kind of goes along the lines of maybe the Capital One Platinum card, maybe along the lines of getting secured credit cards is kind of where this particular credit card falls. So I think the Petal Card is a good card to get, especially if you're brand new and you're looking to establish a relationship with a credit card company. Now, this credit card is pretty much, straightforward. It has no frills. As a matter of fact, their website is very clean. It has a very clean look. We're going to have a look at that later on in this video, but it has no frills. There is no annual fee for this particular credit card. In addition to that, there are no benefits as far as cash back or earning points towards travel or hotels or anything of that sort. So the credit card is pretty straightforward. Another thing that they really pride themselves on is the fact that the Petal Card has no fees. No fees of any sort. There's no foreign transaction fees. There's basically no fees at all. And so we're going to actually take a closer look on the website, like I said, because I want to make sure that I'm talking about everything that you need to know in regards to the card. Another thing that I think is pretty cool about the Petal Card is the fact that you can kind of see if you're pre-qualified. I did this process earlier today because I was trying to see just exactly how much information you have to give them in order to find out if you're pre-qualified. And I must admit that you kind of have to go through a lot of steps to see if you're pre-qualified. Now, checking to see if you're pre-qualified for the Petal Card will not affect your credit score, and it does state that on the website. But the way it's set up, it looks like you're applying for the card. So when you go to the website, it'll ask you basically, see if you're pre-approved, or it'll tell you, see if you're pre-approved. But when it says that, it actually has the word apply underneath. So it's kind of confusing a little bit because you're like, well, I don't want to apply for the Petal Card. I just want to see if I'm pre-qualified or pre-approved. So you actually have to enter your name. You have to enter your email address. You have to basically verify that you're who you say you are. On most sites, it's pretty simple and straightforward, but with the Petal Card, you have to put in your name, your social security. You also have to verify your bank account. So if you have an online banking account, like myself, I have a Chase account, you actually are going to be prompted to log into your Chase account from the Petal Card website. So it'll basically pull up, where you can search for your bank, and then of course you select your bank, and then you have to enter your login information. So you put your username and your password, and it will kind of connect the two. When I did that, it actually asked me to verify myself or identify myself. So it went a step further, and they sent me a code via text because that's what I selected. And then once I got that code, I went back to the Petal Card website, and the website is petalcard.com, by the way. I went back to the site and I went ahead and entered that code, and I continued the process. After I did that, it asked me if I was renting or owning my home, or living with family. It does ask those questions. So clearly they're trying to gather some information so that they can decide, how much of your income that you're actually spending. So you do have to provide your income information. They claim that they don't really check your credit score, but once again, during the pre-approval process, you just answer these questions. And after you're done doing that, then it'll let you know. It'll say, congratulations, you're pre-approved to apply for the Petal Card. And so once again, this doesn't hurt your score, but after it tells you if you're pre-approved or not, which I think is really awesome that it lets you see if you're pre-qualified or pre-approved before getting the Petal Card. After it lets you know that you've been qualified or pre-approved, it then tells you that you need to submit your application. Now, this is the point where there's wording underneath where it says submit application. This is where they tell you that by submitting your application, this may impact your credit score. And I think that they do use your credit score. Of course, they also kind of use your bank information, which is why they have you verify who you are, because they kind of want to see what your banking history is. So if you're somebody that has had bad credit at one point in the past, or if you're looking to basically establish credit and you have a really good relationship with your bank and kind of showing good history there, you have money in your account, you've never overdrawn, you never have insufficient funds or anything like that, this is why Petal Card is using your bank information as a part of the application process. So it's kind of a tedious process when you're trying to see if you're pre-qualified, but if you're interested, it's definitely worth going through the process, because you basically enter your information and they can check to see if you're pre-approved, and this doesn't affect your credit until you actually click on submit application. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to jump on over to the Petal Card website, which once again is petalcard.com, and we're going to have a look at the website because I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Like I said, the website is very, very clean and it does a really good job of answering your questions. So give me 1 second and I'll see you over on the laptop. Okay, so as you can see here, we're at the website to have a look at the Petal Card, and I like coming to the website because it gives me an opportunity to make sure that I don't miss anything, even though it's possible that I can miss something. So as you can see here, the website is very clean, like I stated. Here's the credit card right here. This is the Petal Card. It's very clean, it's simple, very straightforward. It's a vertical credit card, but it's all good. So it says responsible credit for the modern world. And then it has right here towards the bottom left, it says variable APRs range from 15.24% to 26.24%. Pricing details, of course, you can click on that and check that out if you'd like. So I'll kind of scroll down here to give you guys an overview of the website and the card and kind of what to expect. So it says the future of credit. We're using modern technology to help more people build credit with a card that is higher limits, competitive rates, and no fees whatsoever. So of course I'm drawn to the fact that it says no fees whatsoever. That's totally awesome. Like I said, there's no annual fee for this particular card, and that's pretty sweet. I like that a lot. Let's continue to scroll on down here. It says an app built by a tech company, not a bank. So that's kind of cool. It says we make it easy to track your spending and manage your money with all your checking, credit, and other accounts visible in one place. So that's kind of cool. Of course, a lot of people like that, and it makes it very easy to kind of have everything under one roof. So that's kind of cool if you can, get that and kind of apply that to your situation. So here it says, how does it work? Link your accounts. Our clever algorithms analyze more than just your credit score. This is where it talks about basically like not necessarily needing a good credit score. And then right here in the middle, it says, see if you're pre-approved. Get a decision in seconds without impacting your credit. Now, that's actually kind of cool, but this is normal. I mean, when you see if you're pre-qualified for something, it normally doesn't affect your credit, but it's always good to be able to see if you're qualified or pre-approved for it before applying. And then right here on the right, it says, build your credit score, pay on time, and help grow your score. So I'll scroll on down here. And then it says priced just right. So of course they're saying what the available credit limits are. So between $500 all the way up to $10,000, which is pretty cool. And then once again, they refer to the APR, which is 15.24% to 26.24%. And then it says fees, none. So that's always good, like I said, and I like that a lot. Of course, right here, they're using the opportunity to reiterate that there is no fees. It says, what do we mean no fees? We threw them out. No annual fees, late payment fees, foreign transaction fees, or any kind of fees. That's freaking cool. That's good marketing. Like I said, I really like this website. The site is just clean. It's simple. It's straightforward. So as you can see here, it says no credit score, no problem. If you have a credit score, we'll look at it. But if you don't, Petal is one of the only credit cards you can get without credit history or an upfront deposit. So they're once again using the opportunity to do good marketing here, where they talk about the fact that you don't need credit or credit history. And they also took a jab in regards to either cards with annual fees or secured credit cards, when they talked about no upfront deposit. So, I mean, that's cool. Once again, I think it's really neat that you can see if you're pre-qualified for this card before applying. And I did talk about the process earlier in this video. So once again, they're just saying, hey, Petal is different. We're using modern technology and common sense to reinvent the way people use credit. We hope you like it. So of course you can click on learn more. And I'm just going to continue scrolling down here. It's just, once again, this is them talking about the fact that you can see if you're pre-approved without impacting your credit score. And this is what I don't like. It says apply now. Even though it just says you can see if you're pre-approved without impacting your score, the fact that it says apply now, it's like, wait, am I applying for it or am I seeing if I'm pre-approved? And you're actually seeing if you're pre-approved, so don't be afraid. Click on where it says apply now. They'll warn you once again before you actually submit your application. So you'll go through the entire process. You'll do all this stuff, fill out your income information. You'll also link your bank account if you have one. If you have online checking, they'll ask you to sign in, and then they'll even make you verify again that this is you. And then after all of that's done, they'll let you know if you're qualified for the card, if you're pre-approved. And when you are notified if you're pre-approved, that is when you click submit application, and that is when your credit score is actually being affected because of, you know, the hard inquiry, and they're going to pull your credit as well. So it's pretty interesting. They said that you don't need credit, no problem, so on and so forth, but they still pull your credit, right? So anyway, there is the frequently asked questions here, which I think is pretty cool. I'll just kind of click on that to kind of show you guys. This site is really clean and straightforward. There's just about answers to, you know, everything that you kind of need to know. So of course it talks about the company. Why did we start Petal? How does Petal make money? Of course you can click on that and read it if you'd like, because this video is probably pretty lengthy right now. And then it talks about the card. What is Petal Card? And so their answers are pretty cool. As you can see here, it says Petal Visa is a credit card that's honest, simple, and accessible, built to make your life a little easier. We use machine learning to analyze your digital financial record rather than just your credit score, which allows Petal to offer high credit limits and lower rates than competing cards and no fees whatsoever. That means you can get a credit card and start building your credit score even if Petal Card is your first credit card. That is really, really good. It's clean, it's straight to the point, it's very simple, it's easy to understand. And like I said, they really did a good job with this website. They did a good job with marketing. I mean, there's not a lot of stuff here. It's just straightforward and very, very simple to understand. So if you're interested in this card, I would totally encourage you to come to the website and take a look. You know what I mean? Like, this is a decent card. And of course, at the bottom here, there's a bunch of different companies that is saying, you know, okay, that Petal Card has been seen in the New York Times. It's been referred in regards to Forbes, Time Magazine, Bloomberg, so on and so forth. This is always good to kind of see that these companies here have mentioned this, and that Petal Card is like a legit credit card. You know, once again, it doesn't offer like any kind of rewards program, but if you're looking to get a credit card, it's a better option possibly than going with Capital One, even though they're brand new. But at least it's also another option instead of going with Capital One. Capital One pulls from 4 different credit bureaus, and that can be a hassle, as opposed to the Petal Card, or most credit card companies just kind of pull from one credit bureau. So this is a cool card. I think if you're interested in it, you should definitely come to the site and check it out. It's really cool. I mean, yeah, I just clicked on this right here. It says your new favorite credit card. It's so funny. The marketing on here is so clever and so smart. So like I said, if you're interested in getting this card, definitely come to the website, you know, look it over, and let me know in the comment section what you think about this card, and let me know if you apply for the card. So thank you so much for watching this portion of the video. I'll see you back in just 1 second. Thank you so much for watching this video. Before I end the video, I want to show some love to my patrons over on Patreon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put their name on the screen, because these guys actually kind of support the channel, and they're also authorized users on one of my credit cards, and this benefits their credit account. So I definitely want to make sure that I show them some love, and I'm going to put their names on the screen right now. Once again, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to share the video with somebody that may find it helpful, please feel free to do so as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Once again, my name is Duane with howtobuildcredittv.com, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.